I vividly remember a Sean Lennon Yoko Ono session, and I think that was like one of my very first like big sessions that I went in on. I just remember the pressure was high, but just the rush I got after that, like being done with all that, it was like I'm in the right, I'm doing my right thing, I want to keep doing this kind of thing, So like I took kind of a really traditional route, considering like what is going on in the world as far as like recording and production and stuff. This is the truth. Like there's not many studios as before. Here's a fact. Like especially in a city like New York and Manhattan, telling people like to do what I did. I can't really say that. Like to follow how I did it. You are in these high stakes sessions every day, day in, day out. You are dealing with different people every day, and you get a certain kind of adaptability. The next day you might be on a Broadway thing. You might be doing a Keith Richards rock and roll session the next day. So adaptability became like kind of the name of the game for me. Just kind of being able to kind of make everybody happy. To know the right things to say to the right people. Handfuls of people I would call like people that I call my teachers. I basically stole their technique. I had a great like mentor in an engineer named Dave O'Donnell. He's James Taylor's main engineer now. He's worked on amazing records through his whole career. He's originally a power station engineer, New York cat. So I was an assistant engineer for him on a Keith Richards solo album, so I got to see the whole process from beginning to end for that. That was kind of the first, big album beginning to end, that I got to see the whole process unfold. Yeah, so the best advice I could give to an aspiring sound engineer is that you're always going to be in a people business, interacting with people. So no matter how good you are at what you do, if you're not providing the right atmosphere in the room, you have to remember that you're locked in a room, with minimal amount of people, very private setting, and you're in the most private parts of these artists' lives. You just have to really keep that in mind. Kind of just be aware of what's going to happen next, as in like just knowing what kind of artist is coming in, what kind of setup would he or she want, and what would work in this room. But I always have a microphone in the control room and the live room going in, ready, so that when inspiration hits, anytime, they're ready to grab a microphone and go at it. There's no glass in between you, and you get to get constant eye contact. I know exactly when he wants to punch in, which is great for rap parts, for rap. But yeah, like someone like Kendrick, he would he just sat on a couch in the control room and had a Sony C800 in front of him. I had a track in Pro Tools that I would just keep on making new playlists, as he recorded new material, and grabbing elements that we liked from it. It's a cool process because he's right next to you. As soon as he takes his headphones off, we're in front of the Pro Tools screen, and we're kind of comping as we go, applying different processes as we go. So it's nice. It definitely feels, again, if you feel like you're part of the band or something.